Oh my God, Zoe, open up, open up.
What's happening, Dax?
There's a bunch of mutant zombies out there. We need to get rid of them.
I can take care of it.
Oh, wait, Zoe, is that a big blue blob? Oh my gosh, that's perfect.
Yep, I'm gonna take these zombies out.
Thank goodness, Zoe, you had it. That was way too close. They almost attacked our base.
Yep, I always have something on me.
But honestly, Zoe, this base definitely isn't safe if they found us so easily. Maybe we should make a new type of base.
You know what, Dax? We should make a secret underground base.
Oh my goodness, Zoe, that's a great idea. We should first get rid of this dirt house because this is a little bit lame.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
So the first thing I think we probably need to do for our secret base, Zoe, is build a normal house. That way people will think that's our normal home, but we'll be able to sneak inside after we actually make it.
Oh, that's super sneaky.
So let's start building our base house, Zoe, and I think I'll make the floor out of these oak planks. They look really nice.
That's a super good idea. What do you think we should make the walls out of?
Well, we should probably also use some type of log, and I think we use a really cool log, like one of these dark oak logs. They look really nice.
That does look super nice.
Okay, so while you're building the floor, I'm gonna start stacking up the walls, and of course, I'm gonna make them look a little bit cool by putting these logs sideways, just to give it a bit more touch. Let's go ahead and add these walls over here. I can stretch it one more direction like that, and perfect, Zoe. The front of our base is actually looking really nice.
I know, for a fake house, this is gonna look so cool.
Yeah, exactly. I guess like guests or something can stay in here, but we're gonna have a way better spot underground that no one's gonna be able to find.
That's super true.
Now that our walls are built, let's go ahead and add in some more of these oak planks to the side, and we should also probably throw in some glass. That way we can actually see outside.
That's a good idea. It's like little windows.
Exactly, that's all we need. Except this back wall, I'm gonna keep it completely made of oak planks because that's where our beds are gonna be. The next thing we should probably do is add in a roof, and I'm thinking for the roof, we should use some stairs to give it a little bit of definition.
That would be super cool.
Okay, so start building up the roof in a little square pattern. I'm gonna grab the stairs so I can start building the sides of our roof.
Okay, sounds good.
All I have to do is put down a bunch of these dark oak stairs like this, and look how cool this looks, Zoe. This definitely makes this look like a nice little house.
That does look super cool.
And now, Zoe, that we the outside of the house, we can start making the inside. I'm thinking we put both of our beds in the corner over here.
Ooh, a purple bed. Perfect.
Yeah, that's your favorite color, so I decided to throw in one. But Zoe, remember, we have to make sure people think this is our normal base. So let's add in a chest, as long as a furnace and a crafting table.
That's a good idea. Maybe we should put like a little pet bed too.
Oh, that would be a good idea. We can have our very own pet wolf inside of here.
Aw, Sparky.
Oh yeah, okay, you get the pet bed, I'm gonna get the wolf, and I'll even give him a super cool name tag. And perfect, Zoe, we have our very own dog. Look, I even gave him sunglasses and a tuxedo.
Sparky is styling.
Yeah, Sparky is so stylish. But okay, now we have to add in that little entrance I told you about, Zoe.
Oh yeah, the hidden entrance?
Exactly, and in order to do that, we need to get ourselves some sticky pistons and redstone. So this is pretty easy, Zoe. All we need to do is add in a few sticky pistons, run some redstone repeaters in them, and then we have to place redstone somewhere in our house where we can put a lever at.
That sounds so high tech.
So let's see, where would be the perfect spot for a lever? And Zoe, why did I put it right between our beds? That's super hidden.
That is really hidden.
Okay, let's just make sure to make it face the right direction, and now I can run the redstone all the way over to our little lever over here. Okay, I think I ran the redstone enough, Zoe. Why don't you try pressing the lever real quick?
Okay, here goes nothing.
Let's see, and perfect. Look at that. It covers up the perfect spot of our floor. Now no one will know we have a secret entrance here.
That is super cool.
Okay, so of course, since it's gonna be hidden, we're gonna have to keep the lever flicked at all times. But whenever we want to sneak down to our real base, we have to flick the lever.
But Dax, don't you think we should cover the stuff in the back?
Oh yeah, if someone can just see all the redstone here, they're probably gonna figure out where the lever is. So why don't we just cover it with a bunch of stone, like the mountain back here?
That's a great idea.
I'll also probably get some gravel just so we have a bunch of different blocks on top of this. And perfect, Zoe, this is looking really good. I think our base is coming together nicely.
I think so too.
Okay, let's head back inside. I'm gonna cover up the wall one more time. And now that we have this secret entrance, we can just open up and build our staircase.
I can't wait to start building underground.
Like I said, we're gonna have a staircase down here. So let me just carve out a bit of the stone here so we can throw in those stairs. And nice, Zoe. Now we have our whole staircase going all the way down to where our hidden base is gonna be.
This is so cool already.
Yeah, it's gonna be super cool, Zoe. But actually, I have an even better idea for something we can do.
What is it, Dax?
Why do we make this like our living room? But inside the living room, we'll actually have another secret entrance. So we'll have a hidden base inside of a hidden base.
Seriously? A double secret entrance? That is so sneaky.
Yeah, just in case anyone finds our first lever, it comes down here, we're actually gonna have another room that we can sneak through.
Okay, Dax, we better get building then.
Yeah, true. We need to get building. So go ahead and help me break a bunch of this stone apart. We need to have a really big living room in here.
Okay, I'll do that side.
Okay, Zoe, now that we have this whole space carved out, let's start making our living room.
And every good living room needs a couch.
Oh yeah, that's completely true. And also, we're gonna need a ceiling fan just in case it gets hot in here.
That's a super good idea. You always get hot.
And Zoe, I'm thinking for the floor, we should also probably use some oak planks since since we don't want to be stepping on stone the whole time.
That's a super good idea. This stone would be super uncomfortable.
Okay, I'm gonna start walking around placing all of the ground for a bunch of this oak planks. And actually, I have another really good idea for something that we can do.
What is it, Dax?
Why don't we use this little part over here where our TV is gonna be and make the floor out of lava?
Lava, but won't that hurt?
No, Zoe, it's not gonna hurt us at all. What I'm gonna do is put down some glass on top, put lava below, and then we'll have like a lava floor.
That sounds so cool.
Okay, let me go ahead and grab myself some glass. I'll also grab myself a lava bucket, and then I'll show you what I'm talking about. Let's just break apart the stone on the floor, cover it in with some of this lava down here, and once I'm done with all of this, I can just throw the glass on top for a perfect viewing experience.
That is so awesome. Do you think that the lava is going to make it hot in here? We better turn on the fans.
Yeah, hopefully the lava doesn't make it hot, but we do have a bunch of fans. Let me go ahead and throw on one more just in case it gets too hot.
That's a good idea.
And man, Zoe, I think our living room is coming together so nicely. We did a great job.
Yeah, it does look super good in here, but didn't you say there was going to be another secret entrance?
Oh yeah, Zoe, I almost forgot. We're gonna need another secret entrance. And for this, I was thinking we make a super cool fireplace.
A fireplace? That sounds awesome.
Yep, and what we're gonna do is have some secret blocks behind the fireplace so we can actually escape. So let me start building out what I said our fireplace is gonna be. And for this, I'm thinking we get some bricks.
Some bricks?
Yeah, most fireplaces are made out of bricks because you don't want the fire spreading across your whole house.
I guess that's a good idea.
Now I'll grab some iron fences just to block off the entrance to this so no one accidentally jumps over. And I think I also need some netherrack so I can actually light the fire. But like I said, Zoe, this is where our secret next room is gonna be. So of course, I'm gonna need some more sticky pistons in order to actually build that.
You and those sticky pistons, you really like them.
I mean, they are super useful after all, especially when you're making hidden doors. So let me start carving out an area so I can actually see where my sticky pistons are. And then after this, I'm gonna have to connect them with some type of redstone. Zoe, while I'm building this, you need to find a spot where we can put a lever at, but make sure it's kind of hidden. We don't want anyone to find it.
Okay, maybe I'll put it on my shelf.
Oh, that could be a great idea. Okay, let me finish up this redstone so we can test it out after. I think the best way to get this redstone connect is by building a little tower going up in a circle. Then I should be able to connect it to this top one, and perfect. All the redstone's connected. Before I add in the fancy lever, I'm going to test out one of these levers real quick, and it seems like we're having a little bit of an issue. Maybe I need to run a redstone repeater into this one down here. Now that I have the repeater in, let me test it out one more time, and perfect. The lever works nicely. Okay, Zoe, where are you going to hide that fake lever at?
I put it right here next to my plant.
Oh, that's a super good idea, Zoe. No one's even gonna know that our secret entrance is in here.
Exactly. I'm so smart.
And actually, just to trick them one more time, let's put another one on the other side because this one won't do anything.
That's an even better idea.
Okay, let me start connecting the redstone over here to where this lever is. How can I do this best? Okay, since all the redstone is connected now, let me just test this out. And perfect, Zoe, look at that. The lever actually works.
That's awesome. And then we're going to go down there?
Exactly. We're going to go all the way through this door over here and have our very next room. Well, let's make sure to cover this up. That way no one can actually see inside.
Yeah, that would be bad.
And yeah, Zoe, this might be a cool living room, but it's going to be even cooler once we go through our secret trap door over here. Let's just flick this lever and now we can actually hop inside.
This is so cool.
And like I said, this is going to be the next part of our secret base. So I'm kind of wondering, what can we even build next?
I think we need to build my room.
Your room, Zoe? We already have rooms up there.
Well, we are going to need some food, so how about we make like an underground farm?
Wait, an underground farm would be a great idea, Zoe, but we're going to need a really big space if we're going to have a farm down here.
Yeah, but we have so much space. It's underground.
Yeah, that's true. Since we are underground, we practically have infinite space. Okay, let's start carving out the area where our farm's going to be at. And nice, Zoe. I think this is a big enough space to have our farm. We can have so much stuff inside of here.
We're going to have so many crops, and we're going to have pigs and cows and chickens. This is going to be awesome.
Wait, I didn't even think about pigs or cows and chickens. That's a great idea. We can have their own little space. And how about we put it in this wall right here?
That is a really good idea. How could you forget about cows, pigs, and chickens?
I don't know. When I was thinking about food for a farm, I was thinking like cakes and stuff.
Cakes? That's not on a farm.
What, you don't grow cakes in the ground?
No. What the heck are you even talking about?
Well, then where do they even come from, Zoe? That's what I've been told my whole life.
Bake them.
That doesn't make any sense. Why would you bake a cake?
You are honestly such a knucklehead sometimes.
So the first thing we should build at is probably the little farm area, Zoe. And since there are going to be farm animals here, it's probably best that we make the ground out of grass.
Yeah, because they're going to need to eat something.
Yeah, exactly. So let's go ahead and replace all this stone in this area to be grass. Now, of course, we're going to need some fences to make sure none of the animals escape. So let's start building that. And while I'm doing this, Zoe, can you start making the pens for the animals?
Sure, I can do that.
Okay, and perfect. The whole entire fence is done. And if I'm not mistaken, I think we're right underneath the water. So maybe we can make this start under the ceiling a bunch of glass.
That would be so cool. The animals would love that.
Okay, so let me just use a really basic command by setting both of these sides here. Now I can type in the command // less set glass. Perfect, but man, Zoe, it looks like a bunch of the ocean is just over here. I guess I'm gonna have to clear a bunch of this top space.
Yeah, you probably should. Or just give them this little window.
Oh yeah, I guess I could just give him this little window. Okay, how about I set all the rest of this back to stone then? Okay, Zoe, since you're starting to add in a bunch of the animals, I think we need to add on some signs. And wait, you added in one of these little toys? That's a great idea.
Yep, isn't it super cute?
Yeah, that way you know exactly what type of animal is gonna be in here. So I see you have a bunch of chickens and you have a bunch of pigs. What's gonna be in this last one over here?
Obviously, it's gonna be the cows.
Oh, the cows. I completely forgot about cows. Good idea, Zoe.
Thanks, Daxx.
Let me just build you another area. So I can put one more of those toys down right in the corner, and perfect. I think our little farm area is looking pretty good so far, but we're gonna need more than just animals if this is gonna be our farm.
Exactly, we're gonna need crops.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna need crops. So we should probably start changing out some of the ground. I think in order to grow crops, you need water in each one of these rows.
That's very true.
I'm thinking for our farm, we grow 3 different seeds, Zoe. I'm thinking for one, we do beetroots, then we do melons, and for our biggest part, we're gonna do a bunch of wheat.
Daxx, I love melons.
Yeah, melons are super good, and honestly, they're one of the best foods since they give you so much stuff.
Exactly.
But like I said, the wheat part is probably gonna be the biggest part of our farm. So I'm gonna start digging a bunch in this direction so we can have a huge area, and then we can have a bunch of bread. And I think this is a pretty good area for the wheat. So I'm gonna start adding in some grass. That way we can actually start planting stuff.
So I can start throwing the seeds down?
Yeah, I guess you could start throwing the seeds, Zoe. Why don't you do these 2 areas over here where you can do the melons and you can also do the beetroot?
Sounds good.
Let me just fill in a bit of water for you. That way you could actually plant the seeds down. Let me start carving up this grass back here, and then I have to get a bunch of wheat seeds. This is gonna be so much food for us, Zoe.
I love gardening.
Yeah, honestly, I kind of like gardening too. Why haven't we done this before?
I have no clue because we're silly.
Next, let me just grab this diamond hoe, and now I can start placing the wheat all across the land. Next, let me just make sure to grow a bunch of this wheat with bone meal. That way, whenever we need food, we actually will have a bunch of it. Come on, fill in quick. Oh my gosh, there's so much, Zoe. This is gonna take me forever.
Wow, it looks so good over there.
Yeah, it is looking good, but there's so many seeds. I feel like I've been clicking for hours. Now let's make sure to also grow on your side because we're gonna need so much food, Zoe. And it looks like you missed a spot over here, Zoe. What were you doing gardening?
Oh my gosh, I can't believe I missed a spot.
Oh my goodness, Zoe. Now we're gonna be poor and have no food down here.
Daxx, be quiet.
Now that most of our farm is built out, Zoe, I think we should add in our next room, and that's gonna be our super cool bedroom.
Yay, can my bedroom be purple?
Yeah, I guess your part of the bedroom could be purple, but I'm gonna make my side out of green.
Ugh, green? That's like the worst color ever. And it doesn't really go with purple.
What are you even talking about? Green is literally the best color ever, Zoe. You don't even know what you're talking about.
Okay, you can do your side of the room green. That's fine.
Okay, but I think for our room, we're gonna need another hidden way to get inside. So why don't we add in some hidden doors over here?
That would be awesome. So many hidden entrances.
Exactly. So when they find a bunch of these, it's going to be even harder for them to find our room. Let me just grab these secret doors. And as soon as you put them down, they're going to look exactly like grass. But Zoe, if you walk up to it, they'll just open like a normal door.
That is so cool.
Yeah, it is super cool. And now we can actually build our room inside of here. So let's start digging down a little bit. Okay, now we went and added a bunch of stairs in here. We need to start building out our bedroom, Zoe. So let's make 2 different sides. So each one of us can have our own area.
That's going to be so cool. My side's going to be completely purple. The best color ever.
Yeah, I heard you the first time, Zoe. You're gonna use purple. No one really cares. It's not that cool of a color.
You are so grouchy. I'm just saying how much I love my favorite color. Why is that so bad?
Okay, now that we have this space built out, Zoe, let's go ahead and make all the floor out of oak planks, just because we want to make it look like the rest of the house after all.
Yeah, and the oak planks are super neutral.
Yeah, they are super neutral, but I'm still gonna add a bunch of green stuff on my side. Now that both of our sides are built out, I'm gonna start adding some of my bed stuff. And of course, I'm gonna use this super cool green bed.
Okay, well, I'm gonna use this super cool purple bed.
Yeah, you can use whatever you want. I think my side's still gonna look cooler, especially after I add in a couple fish tanks.
Fish tanks? What the heck?
Yeah, fish tanks are totally fancy. You don't think so, Zoe?
They are super fancy, but I'm gonna have a television.
Okay, you can have a television, but I'm gonna have a pet creeper. Haha, you don't have that.
A pet creeper? Who would want that?
I would want that because it looks super cool. And what the heck? That's a huge TV.
I know I need a big one so I can watch from my bed.
Whatever. Actually, I think I'll make my bed a little bit bigger. I like the inspiration from your side.
Thank you. I know that you always look up to me.
Next, I'll just make sure to add in a painting to the middle. And honestly, I think my room looks pretty good. The only last thing I want to do is just add in some green carpet.
Green carpet? That is not cute.
Yeah, it is. Look, I just have it in this little section right here. I think it goes really well with all the oak planks over here.
I guess that is kind of nice. I guess I'll do the same.
What, you're gonna copy my idea, Zoe?
I'm not copying. I got inspiration.
Whatever. Well, since we do have a bedroom here, I think in the back of this, we should add in a little bathroom.
Yeah, we'll definitely need a bathroom.
So while you're making the rest of your room, I'm gonna go ahead and start carving out a little bit of the bathroom, just so we have enough space. I'm gonna make all the floor inside of here this smooth stone, since both bathrooms are made out of like tile and stuff.
Yeah, that's so the water's easy to clean up.
And actually, I have one more little idea, Zoe, but I did do it earlier, but I like the style of it.
What is it, Dax?
I want to make this floor in the middle a bunch of lava. That way we can see no matter what time it is.
That would be so cool for a bathroom.
Okay, let me just grab another lava bucket. I'll also grab some glass, and now I'll start filling in a bunch of the floor with this super cool lava. Let's add in the glass on top to make sure no one falls in, and nice. Okay, now we can start adding in some of the bathroom things.
I'm gonna need a bathtub.
Okay, a bathroom would be pretty cool. Let me start grabbing some of my bathroom things. I also think I'm gonna go ahead and add us a couple of robes in. I'll throw a lime green one, and I'll also throw a purple one for you.
Aw, that's so nice of you.
And we probably need a sink area as well. So why don't we actually go ahead and move this bathtub a little bit, and then we'll change this area out to be part of it. We could throw both of our toothbrushes down. We could also throw up some bed sheets that are just drying inside of here. And let's see, what other type of cool bath things do we have?
I'm looking for a mirror.
Oh, a mirror is a good idea. We probably also need some type of hand soap. So I'm going to grab that as well. Okay, I think our bathroom's looking pretty good. Let's just make sure to add a door to the front like this. And perfect, Zoe. Our bathroom is so fancy.
This is such a pretty bathroom.
Okay, now that we have the bathroom, I think we need to add in a few more things to our secret base. I'm thinking for our next secret part, Zoe, what we could do is actually use something behind a painting. That way we can just sneak through.
That is so crazy. What a good idea.
Yeah, let me just make sure to cover this back up in the middle. And now once you jump through this middle section, you can just walk through. No one will be able to guess this is here. And for this next part, I'm thinking we build out a little kitchen.
Oh my gosh, a kitchen so we can cook all the food from our garden.
Exactly. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and add in a few ladders, and then I'll start carving out a space where I think our kitchen can be. We don't need it to be too big, but we do need to have a lot of essential items inside of here.
Like a refrigerator, an oven, a sink.
Exactly. We're gonna have so much different stuff in here. Okay, Zoe, now we need to start grabbing a bunch of stuff for our kitchen. So go ahead and grab as many items as you can. Start making the base of our kitchen with a bunch of these cabinets, and I'll also put up some wall cabinets.
That's gonna look so good. I have an oven.
Oh, an oven. Okay, go ahead and figure out a really good spot to put it. And actually, speaking of oven, I should probably also throw in this fridge.
That's a super good idea.
Let's go ahead and decorate this top part. And actually, I think I want to drop the ceiling one more just so all of our top cabinets are all connected to the roof. We're also probably gonna need some type of kitchen table, Zoe, because we need somewhere to eat.
I'm already on it.
Oh, perfect. Okay, while you're on that, I'm gonna carve out a little area where I can say our dining room will be. And nice, Zoe, while you're adding in the kitchen table, I also think I'm gonna go ahead and decorate the floor using a different type of wood. How about we use some dark oak planks to spice this place up?
That's gonna look so nice.
Okay, so let me start breaking apart all of this stone, and then I can just replace all the floor with this dark oak. This is gonna look so much better than this ugly dark stone.
I agree. I did not like the dark stone.
And man, Zoe, it looks like you found a bunch of food. We're gonna be set for life down here.
I know. Isn't it awesome?
Yeah, it is pretty awesome. Oh my goodness, there's so much stuff, but we should probably also throw in some chairs because we need somewhere to sit and eat.
I was just about to do that.
Oh, perfect. Okay, if you're going ahead and grabbing that, I'm just gonna fix some of the wall because obviously we don't want dirt inside of our kitchen. That is a little bit gross.
Yeah, that's a little unsanitary.
And nice, Zoe. I think our kitchen is basically complete. I'm really loving our secret underground base.
Me too. I kind of just want to stay in the kitchen.
Yeah, same here. But I think we need to add in one final room to our secret underground base.
Oh yeah? What room does that be?
We're gonna need a place to store all of our goodies and stuff. We're gonna need a chest room.
A chest room? That sounds awesome.
Okay, let's see. Where would be a good spot to add this? Maybe we should go back to our little room area and find another place. I'm thinking what we could do is have like a secret button somewhere that opens up a trap door.
A secret button? That's awesome. You know how much I love to push buttons.
Exactly. Okay, let's go running back up to our farm area and let's find a nice spot that we can throw this in at. I'm thinking maybe we can add a button in this corner. Yes, this is the perfect spot. No one will ever expect it.
That's gonna be super cool.
Okay, let me grab a secret button right here, and we're also gonna need a secret door. But of course, we're gonna need an iron door instead of a wood door. That way no one accidentally opens it. Let's just put the secret door there. I'll put the secret button here, and as soon as you press this block right here, Zoe, the door will open up.
That's awesome. How do you know how to do so many secret entrances?
Because I'm a total genius at building secret bases, Zoe. Duh.
I can tell.
Okay, now that we have that built out, let's start building out our chest room. And I'm thinking we're gonna dig down a little bit. Can you add in a few different stairs? That way we can get down here faster?
Sure, I can do that.
And since this is gonna be our chest room, Zoe, I'm thinking we make the whole entire room out of gold.
Then people will definitely know we're rich.
Yeah, they will know we're rich, but Zoe, no one's even gonna find our secret base. There's no way anyone else is even gonna find this.
Wait, so we're not gonna let our friends down here?
No, this is our secret base. They can come inside of some of the rooms, but we're never gonna show them where our chest room is.
I guess that's smart. We wouldn't want anyone stealing.
The first thing I think I'm gonna do is fill up this wall with a bunch of different golden tools. Like we'll throw in some pickaxe, we'll throw in some axes, and on the ends, I'll throw in some shovels.
I'm gonna start placing down these gold lights.
Oh, that's a great idea. I actually have this one golden chandelier that we can throw on the ceiling as well.
That's gonna look so good.
Now we'll throw down some gold ingot piles just to make sure everyone knows we're rich, and I'll also throw down some gold coins. And lastly, I think I'm gonna add in one of my cars. I have this super cool golden car that we can put down here.
A golden car? That's crazy.
Yep, it's my prized possession. Zoe, look at this thing. Isn't it so fancy?
That is super cool. I put down a bunch of gold plushies.
This has to be one of the greatest treasure rooms ever, Zoe. We're gonna have all our valuables in here. There's no way anyone will be able to find this. Now we have basically all of our rooms done, Zoe. I think I would add in one more little thing that takes us up to the surface.
What is it, Dax?
We're gonna need a little elevator. That way we can actually make it up with no problems at all.
Dax, let me out.
Zoe, there's still a button right here that you have to press.
Ooh, that was so scary. It got so dark.
Oh my goodness. Okay, let's head back to our room because that's where I think I want to throw in our elevator at.
An elevator? That is so cool.
The first thing we have to do is break into your wall over here, and then I'm gonna dig all the way up to the surface, but we might run into some water. So let me throw down some signs to make sure it doesn't flood our room.
An elevator that goes underwater? That sounds awesome.
Next, what we have to do is put some soul sand at the bottom, and then we have to cover up this whole thing with water. And now that that's done, Zoe, all we have to do is walk inside our water right here, and it'll shoot us straight to the surface. It's the perfect getaway.
A water elevator. This is awesome.
Yeah, and no one's even be able to go the other way out because the water's just too strong. You can't even swim down to get there.
This is so cool. It's almost like we have a water park.
Exactly, Zoe. But now that we're done with our base, we should go take a grand tour of all our secret entrances.
Let's do it.
Okay, Zoe. So obviously we have our nice little house here that we can just walk inside. Everything looks normal. We even have our dog Sparky in the corner.
Hi, Sparky.
But whenever we press this lever right here, our secret entrance to our underground base will open up.
This is so cool. We are so talented.
And here we go. We're inside our very first room, which is our living room. We have a TV and a super cool couch. And honestly, we have a bunch of nice things in here.
Exactly. This is like one of the nicest living rooms I've ever seen.
But now, of course, once we press our lever right here, our secret entrance to the next part of our base will open up. That's so awesome.
That was so cool.
And this is going to take us to the next floor, which is our farm. And we have so much stuff in here. We have cows, we have chickens, and we have pigs.
Look, the chickens laid eggs.
Oh, that's so cool. We can make cakes with that.
Oh, yeah. We gotta bake cakes.
And now I have infinite eggs. I can just throw at all the animals.
Stop throwing them.
Well, it's just spawning in more chickens, Zoe. It's not even bad or anything.
Oh, look, there's little baby chickens.
And of course, on this other side, we have a bunch of the crops. All our melons are grown, all our pumpkins are grown, and we have a bunch of wheat.
We're never gonna go hungry.
Okay, now let's sneak over to our super cool chest room. If we come down here, we have all our valuables, and our whole room is made out of gold. Honestly, this has to be the richest room in the whole secret base.
I agree. Oh my goodness, I missed my plushies.
Yeah, this is so awesome, and I even have my super cool car in here.
Dax, you're running over my plushies.
Oh, I'm sorry. Let me just move it up a little bit. I don't want to break your plushies or anything.
Yeah, it doesn't look like you're helping.
Okay, well, forget about that. Let's just move on to the next room, which is our bedroom. All we have to do is walk up to this dirt wall right here, and I can just open up by clicking on it, but make sure to close the doors behind us.
On it.
Now, let's walk down to our bedroom where we have two different sides. We have my green side, and we also have your purple side.
I can't wait to sleep tonight. I'm gonna sleep so well.
Yeah, I am too, especially because you have this huge TV. We can watch a bunch of shows on it.
Exactly.
And of course, we also have this bathroom where we have a working shower. We have a super cool mirror, and honestly, just a bunch of nice stuff.
Exactly. And the bathtub.
And finally, whenever we actually want to escape and not walk all the way through the house, we can just go to our water elevator right here and go all the way up to the surface.
That was so fun.
Actually, so I forgot about one more room. We have the kitchen down there, so we have to go back down.
Oh my gosh, you are so silly. We're gonna have to put another elevator that goes down.
Zoe, we can't have an elevator that goes down, then anyone would just sneak into our base.
Yeah, I guess you're right about that.
Okay, let's head off to the kitchen, which is inside of this painting right here. That's honestly probably one of my favorite entrances, and I love the kitchen so much. We have so much stuff in here.
Exactly. The kitchen's my favorite part of our house, and I can't believe you forgot it.
Yeah, I can't believe I forgot about it either. I mean, we have so much food, all these nice paintings, and look at all the kitchen stuff we have. We even have pies baking in here.
This is so cool. I can't wait to bake a cake in here.
And now we finished our secret underground base. If you want to watch the next video, make sure to click the one on screen.
Bye, guys.